O ne lan? Sen delisin be Johnny B. Good.
This.
3, 2, 1. Perfect.
Best step back.
O da geri çekilelim diyor. Açtım çoktan. Alt! Neredesin Alt? Aha burada. Ananı sikeyim sen.
I would advise you not to disturb her.
What'd you do to Alt?
Sen kimsin?
I put her to work on a project of a lifetime.
Get out of my way.
Onu satayım.
Hey, you hear me? Alt.
Is she?
Alt, come on, don't do this.
Alt ne olursun.
Fuck!
Ya fişi niye çektin ki öyle lak diye ya?
The hell are you doing? Are you still rolling?
This is all we can do now, my man. She'll...
Won't change it. She's not...
Şimdi burada neler yaşıyorum lan? Neler yaşıyorum burada?
Stop that! You have to kill him? We gotta go.
Fazla mı tepki gösterdik
Johnny,
ya?
she's dead.
Hala bana orada vlog peşinde ya.
Well, spit it out before you burst.
Thompson, what happened to him?
Dunno, never worked together again.
Maybe because you whooped his ass to make yourself feel better.
Guy was a vulture, out to use Alt from the start. When Arasaka flatlined her, man, for him that was sprinkles, with the cherry on top. Fuck, he would have killed her himself if they hadn't, just for his cockrod story.
Bu değil, bu içeceğim bu değil.
Never even told me half that about Alt.
Really? Any examples?
I don't know. That you were a couple? That she wrote Soul Killer? That she's dead? How the hell is she supposed to help us now? As a ghost?
She's not dead. Managed to
Nasıl
escape.
yani?
I saw the body.
Oğlum delirmiş, Johnny delirmiş lan.
Alt fled into the net.
You're pushing bullshit. Heard more than my share of tales about runners who ran off the Never Never Net land. Just never thought you'd be the next to tell me one.
Don't need you to believe me, long as you do
Nasıl
exactly
yani ya?
what I say.
Birinci.
When'd you find out?
When she made contact a little later.
And? What'd she say?
That she was a captive in the Arasaka subnet. But they couldn't hurt her. And she told me not to come looking for her.
What? Why?
This one time she wanted me to just let it go. 'Cause enough people had died for nothing already.
So,
Allah Allah.
what did you do?
Got my hands on 2 thermonuclear charges.
Then headed back to Arasaka Tower. And Rogue went with you. Again.
I paid her well.
Said to yourself she was the best. Had her pick of contracts. But for some strange-ass reason, she took a job from a rocker with a death wish. A rocker forever getting his ass beat by Arasaka.
Different times, kid. Back then, mercs didn't normally sell out to corpse. All you had to do was yell, "Let's fuck up Arasaka," and every last one of them jizzed their pants. Rogue included.
Oy.
How do you know Alt's still around? It's been half a century, but you've spent cloistered in Mikoshi. Netwatch could have hunted her down years ago.
Oh, they tried, believe me, but their tiny corporate brains can't handle a free AI that knows how people think. They were busy looking for her in the Crystal Palace while she was building the Ghost City for King Tao.
Voodoo boys think they know where she is, beyond the Black Wall.
Where nobody can touch her.
Brigitte's primed to go there, break through. Just to contact the Alt, talk to her.
Too much for our little pro.
Oğlum ne işler chat? Bu nedir ya? Bu nedir ya?
Construct, what kind of shape's it in?
Enough data is uncorrupted to convince Alt it is authentic.
What the hell does that mean? Sure felt like more than a moment. Saw a good chunk of Johnny's life. And Alt.
It is possible. Data connected to Alt are linked to a strong memory trace in the construct. Very
Adamın olayı bu zaten yani.
These memories must have evoked a powerful emotional response, then projected onto your consciousness.
Emotion, yeah. Plenty of that. So, did it work?
Yes. We extract the necessary fragment of Silverhand's anger.
Oh!
We are ready now to make contact with Alt.
Oh!
First, we must dive deeper. Beyond, there are no waters.
Bunlar nasıl sahneler ya?
Few have gone through to the other side, and none have yet returned. She will be the first.
So, actually, you've got no idea what's beyond that thing.
But we will know soon.
And these shapes I'm seeing.
Wild, unfettered AI, searching for a passage.
I held up my end of our deal. Your turn. Before you pass through that wall, I want Johnny's psyche removed.
We will not pass through. You will take the code to the other side.
Fuck. Might have guessed. Never had any intention of helping me, did you?
It does not matter anymore. You will bring all to its end.
Siktir.
Don't got much for options, do I?
Ale.
Get to the other side. Brigitte. Alt.
Aha.
What's going on?
Ne oluyor oğlum?
We will talk here.
Relax. Let me handle this.
Aha.
Johnny.
Came through the Black Wall to meet me. That mean we're good? Things are chill between us?
I have recognized your engram code, but I do not know why you are here.
To give you a chance to pay me back for getting you out of Arasaka Tower. V, this is Alt. Best net runner Night City's ever seen. Alt, this is V. You need to save his life.
This chip, the relic, it's killing me. Construct on it's worming its way through my neural system.
I see this, but why is it my problem?
Why the fuck isn't it? You created Soul Killer. You handed Arasaka a fucking super weapon that dismantled me, you, and half the runners in Night City.
Your death was of your own making.
Jesus, Alt, I dove in after you. Gonna tell me now this ain't your problem?
It is not. The Alt Cunningham you strove to save in Arasaka Tower no longer exists. This should be obvious to you, as you were responsible for her death.
Your death wasn't Johnny's fault.
How could you know?
Seen you in his memories. It was an accident.
What you saw was his subjective view of what happened. A warped account of events he locked away in his subconscious. And replayed time and again.
Oğlum ders veriyor lan şu an.
It bears no resemblance to the truth.
If you're not Alt, who are you?
I use her engrammatic data.
Really? You find this icy bitch aspect in there too?
Okay, I get it. You hate Johnny's guts, but what about me?
I cannot help you.
Can't or won't?
Can't. To attempt to do so, I would need access to more advanced technology.
What? But it's your tech.
Evet.
You created Soulkiller.
The program I created has little in common with how Arasaka has since repurposed it.
Fine, so how about Mikoshi? That advanced enough for you?
If I could gain access to Mikoshi, it would cease to exist.
Good, we can work with that. We'll get you inside Mikoshi and you'll help V, deal?
Best runner Night City's ever seen can't bust into Mikoshi on her own?
I am a well-known threat there. They have a layer of black ice with my name on it. Literally.
Kinda like a custom-made prison jumpsuit.
I refuse to be caged in there ever again.
What can you do for me, exactly?
With the Soulkiller resident inside Mikoshi, I will create a construct of you, then disentangle your neural network from Johnny's. I shall then inject your engram back into your mortal form.
So, you'll save my life, but flatline me along the way.
Biz de bir çipte
Your
oluyor olacağız.
consciousness, neural engrams, will be recorded as data. The rest will cease to exist.
The rest?
The soul. I did not grant the program its name, but Soulkiller does precisely what it promises to do.
Christ, I don't want to listen to this bullshit. V just hops back into his body, right? Nothing changes.
Everything changes. You know this well.
Right, so we got a plan.
But how will you reach Mikoshi? I've created armies that failed to breach it.
They were children of the net. There's your problem. We're banking on the human factor. We'll crack a window, slip you into Mikoshi.
Johnny, embellishes, in case you hadn't noticed. You don't trust him, which is fine. But you have my word, we'll slip you inside Mikoshi while keeping you out of harm's way.
I believe this human factor and I have things in common.
So, we agreed?
Yes be.
Yes, we are agreed.
Yes be.
Find a path into Mikoshi. I shall prepare a program to help you navigate the local net.
How will I contact you once I'm ready?
This is a BBS address. It will be our secure communication channel.
Voodoo boys, what about them?
They shall let you pass unharmed. Those were our terms.
Döndük. Döndük Meler.
So you managed to survive.
No thanks to you, I'm sure.
You must not take any of this personally. We seek Silverhand's construct. You are unlucky. Have accident.
Bak
Get
işte.
involved.
So it's okay to make me the fool. That how you do biz? Maybe I ought to give Alt a heads up.
You dare now to lecture me?
Think I'd rather give you your due.
Ha?
That'll have a better shot.
Enough. Alt can protect you in her realm, but here and now, you are in mine.
think I'll be all right anyway.
Ha! Var mı lan çevrede başka bir şey? Bunların hepsini alalım bundan. Bu ne? Bağlanamıyoruz daha. Veri falan mı çalacaktık lan 10 olsaydı? Ananı mermileri yeniledik, güzel. Aaa! Ananı sikeyim! Ulan bende bir şey var zannettim. Bir dakika, seri bir şeye bakmak istiyorum, bir dakika. Bunlardan aldığım bu şeyler daha mı özellikliydi ya? Adam sanki böyle bana yönlendirdi direkt olayı. Lan! Ne çıkıyor oğlum bana? Ha, envanterden dur. 260 ol lan, ben de diyorum ne oluyor amına koyayım. Burada bir şeyler var mı? Yok. Şu elimizdeki silah çok güçlü ya. Çok güçlü ya.
Look. Hey, look. See that? Fuck those cunts.
You watching a story on the Arasakas or narrating porn?
Gee, aren't you funny? Look around. Look what they've done to this hood.
Whatever you gotta say it. Got something eating at your code, that's clear.
Been trying to learn how you're wired this whole time. To know who I'm dealing with. Thought you were just unlucky at first, but I kept watching and finally realized what your problem is. Always been a corpo cog, a replaceable part.
Az siktir.
One sucker booted you out, stripped you of perks. Best.
Sure seem to know a lot about my past.
Well, seen flashes of your past, just like you've seen flashes of mine.
Honestly, I'm scared of the day I'll start seeing your memories as my own.
Shit. If it's a two-way street, I'll somehow have to live with the fact that I let Deshaun best me, fuck me over.
I ain't find life under my skin.
Well, most things are either too big or too small. Not to mention the clusterfuck that are your hormones. And the lag between sight and touch. Infuriating. When you take a bite of pizza, it takes ages before I know you fucking burn the roof of your mouth. Plus, used to be 5 minutes wouldn't pass before I had a fresh cig in my hand. Now I'm itching for nicotine. Getting used to it, I guess. But it's no fucking picnic.
Can you just tell me what you want? What you really want?
Help me settle my score against Arasaka. That's it. So, ready?
Your goal's to bury Arasaka. Demolish it. Mine's to stay above ground. Seem pretty clearly defined, both.
Actually aligned pretty nicely, too. You need Mikoshi to save your life?
Bir yerde buluşuyoruz Johnny.
I can burn it to the ground.
There it is. The crusade. Get to Mikoshi, smash the system.
Okay. I'll tell you why I want to destroy Arasaka, but I'll only tell you once. Want to hear it?
All
right.
I saw a corpse strip farmers of water, and eventually of land. Saw them transform Night City into a machine fueled by people's crushed spirits, broken dreams, and emptied pockets. Corps have long controlled our lives, taken lots, and now they're after our souls.
Might be right. Can't really argue with you there.
I've declared war not because capitalism's a thorn in my side or out of nostalgia for an America gone by. This war's a people's war against a system that spiraled out of our control. It's a war against the fucking forces of entropy. Understand? Do whatever it takes to stop them, defeat them, gut them. If I gotta kill, I'll kill. If I need your body, I'll fucking take it. Fucking hell. You still don't see it, but you will one day.
Ah, shit!
$32.000 mı? Bu araba 32.000 mi oğlum? Bizde o kadar para yok ki ya. Bizde kaç para var? 42.000 mi? Oğlum biz... Nerede araç alalım, araç. Güzel, o taretler bak işe yarar. Dur save'imizi alalım kendimiz elle de, doğru diyorsunuz. Doğru diyorsunuz chat. Ne araç nereden alabiliyoruz? Öbür göreve öyle gidelim. Böyle özel olarak araç alabildiğimiz bir yer var mı? Hiç gördünüz mü? Ben orasını hiç anlamadım. Oyunda öyle bir şey de öğretmediği için. Yani galeri diye bir yer yok ki. Konvoy diyor. Giyim, silah dükkanı, eczane var. Cenazede şey veriyor. Dur bakayım, bir cenazeye nasıl gidebilirim ki? Anamızın adı neydi ya, anamızın? Mega binayı aradım, orada araban var diyordu ya. Lan yöneticiyi arıyorum, ananı sikeyim, kapat. Oy, bu ne lan? Kaç paraymış bu araba? Ha, Valide Veles, dur. Valide Veles'i arayacağız. Açmıyor. Açmadı oğlum. Evin orada sarı ünlemden mi? Bizim ev nerede ananı sikeyim ya? Biz nereye geldik ya? Bizim ev ta nerede oğlum? Görevler nerede? Ananı sikeyim, yan görevlere bak. Araçların görevleri buradaymış. Tamam, bu işaretli, şu araba işaretli zaten de başka araçlara da bakalım diyoruz ya. Ha, araçlar böyle mesajla mı geliyor? Onu anladım ama araçlar sadece mesajla mı alınıyor o zaman? Heh. Tamam, bir dakika dur, şuraya da gidelim bir. Anneyle buluşalım, oradan sonra gidelim gençler. Araca ondan sonra gidelim. Anneyle buluşalım. Ödül de vermiş bana. Onları almadık aynen. Ananı sikim. Benim canım niye 0 gözüküyor ya? Taksiyi arıyorum, açmıyor ki amına koyayım, onu da anlamadım. O yan görevlere takılmayacağım şu an. Oo, şerit takip sistemi var. Ananı sikim, burada da aranmaz.
Since we're gonna work together, only right to say hello. They call me El Capitan, and they call you me.
See, no introduction's necessary. I already took care of that.
Aa, El kendini gösterdi herhalde o.
Biz, I take care of it. I eat, sleep, and breathe, Biz. Remember that.
Aye, aye, Captain.
While we're at it, you need fresh wheels, bikes.
Aa, araç diyor bak. Tamam, El Kapitan'a uğrayacağız bak, ondaymış. Ulan sanki çağrımızı duydu oyun ya.
The pool table, we got to get rid of it.
Really? It's pretty massive.
Ha anne.
V, nice to see you. Oye,
Allah
sit.
Allah.
Sit. You want a beer?
Anası işte.
Wouldn't mind one.
Salud. A lot of time has passed.
Abu.
How you been?
Hanging in there somehow.
Somehow. You could have come over for dinner. Nuestra casa es tu casa.
Al gülüm veri gülüm diyor. Nuestra casa, astro casa.
I am in the middle of preparing an ofrenda. There is still so much to take care of.
An ofrenda. What's that exactly?
Friends and family. We gather to celebrate the departed, our memories of them. And we bring things they loved in life and might need in the after.
Sure some beer'd be at the top of Jackie's list.
And there will be beer.
Want to take part in the ceremony, but want to do it the right way, in line with tradition. But something I'd lay by his casket, that'd do justice to his memory. I don't got anything.
But your heart is in the right place, mi niño. Don't worry. He's symbolic. Look for something in his garage.
Aga
His
be.
past is all there.
Thanks, Mama Wells.
Nah, don't mention it, V. You have respect. I admire that. The garage is on Republic. Ahí te veo.
Aga be.
Hi, V.
You here alone? This is not exactly the safest neighborhood in town, Misty.
I used to sit on the stairs when I was 10. 26 now. If anything was gonna happen, it wouldn't have taken this long.
What are you doing here?
Sitting and waiting. And yeah, waiting for him.
Kalk
I know he's
şöyle.
never coming back.
Oğlum yapmayın şöyle bir sahnede bari. Yapmayın ya.
Sometimes too.
Geldi kadın
I know
köyü.
it's gunk, it's just... I miss him. A lot. Wanna sit? Catch up?
Hardly gonk at all.
Biraz dertleşelim ya.
Just, well, human.
I guess.
Jack talked about you a lot. Always saying how much you meant to him.
Did he really say that? I bet he used different words.
Maybe. But that's what he meant. I really believe that.
You actually got to know him. The real Jackie. Everybody else thought he was a goofball with a rough-hewn face and an edge. But they're wrong.
No, Jack was a little of that too. Always looking on the bright side.
He wore his heart on his sleeve. And wasn't at all afraid to live fully. Had his inner demons, though.
Who doesn't?
Exactly. They're what makes us who we really are on the inside. There's a huge chunk of his past in there.
Mama Wells is having a send-off for Jackie. I need to find something he really cared about. You mind giving me a hand?
I'm not sure I should go in there, V.
Still too soon?
No, it's not that. Mama Wells and I aren't exactly on the best terms. She wouldn't want me touching any of his things, disturbing the memory. That I know.
Jackie would want you here. That's more important. Come on. It's a fine piece of metal in mechanics. He was so psyched. Loved to poke around engines.
He was 15 when he first got on a bike.
Knowing him, it's a miracle he never wiped out. Basketball signed by Dante Gonzalez.
He was from Haywood, too. Everyone here shot hoops. Dante ran circles around him. I think he might have been the first kid to ditch the Valentinos.
Like Jackie.
Mm-hmm. They both wanted more out of life. Dante's captain of the NC Blackouts now.
Still full.
His favorite. Strategic reserve. No touching.
How come?
¿Por qué no puedes tocar una reserva estratégica, va?
Guess no man cave's complete without some of those, huh?
He said they're collectibles. They don't print them anymore.
That's definitely why they're up there, yeah. Gotta be hanging here since 2020. Jackie loved to pump iron, didn't he?
He called it his form of meditation. He used to say barbells are the best listeners. They understand all your problems and never give you gunk advice.
Locked. I wonder what's in there.
That's his lair. Slept there. He must have had a different key. Let's look around. Might be tucked away somewhere?
For Whom the Bell Tolls. Ernest Hemingway.
Jack read it a dozen times. Always right before a big job. He said the guy who wrote... You decide, V. We going in or not?
Is it any good?
Aman akım karıştı yine. Bozdum muhabbetleri bozdum.
It'd be a good tribute for the ofrenda though.
Oh, Jackie.
That a mandala?
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a long story.
Hey, you alright?
I'm so much better than alright. I once told Jackie he should sweep all the dark energy out of this place. A sand mandala'd do the trick, for example. He told me that out of sand he'd build a castle, a home, the Wells family hideout, stronghold, something.
I guess you made a bigger impression than you thought.
I guess I did.
It's beautiful.
It's hideous. But it's also the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
An aquarium.
Used to be tacos.
And Taco was...
His fish. A dwarf shark. Like, mini.
Sounds like a mighty expensive fish.
Nerede lan?
Oh, I don't think he bought it.
Biz ne götürelim ya? Vallahi dostikemiz ya bir de.
Leather belt.
Sort of a memento. His dad's. Used to beat both Jackie and his mom with it. Until one day, Jackie fought back. Kicked his butt. Told him he'd kill him next time. Old man was hospitalized and then he left.
Why'd he hold on to it?
In case his dad ever comes back.
Jackie's favorite tequila. Still sealed.
It's his lucky charm. One of the first bottles ever made by Jesus de Abajo.
The founder of Sensan Tequila.
Only 100 of them left in the world. All owned by the 1%.
How'd Jackie get this one?
Haydi, bu
Some
güzelmiş bak.
shriveled abuela in Mexico sold it to him.
Biz niye
Told him de
adak
Abajo had
seçelim
stolen the
ya?
recipe.
Acaba tekileyi mi? 100 tane diyor, şey diyor. Sanki tekila ya da kitapmış gibi geliyor bana ama. Jackie. Tekila ya, tekila. 100 tane diyor. Ve Jackie severdi.
Taking this, yeah. Perfect for Jackie.
Well, you got something for your ofrenda. But we could look around a little more.
O ya.
Better get going.
Actually, V, I think I'll stay a while. Say bye to him here. Mama Wells wouldn't want me there anyway.
Gideyim anayla konuşayım. Kızı dinlemeden gittim ya. O motor da bizim oldu değil mi lan? Lan çık.
Then go raise a glass to him, padre. A few glasses.
De acuerdo.
V, it's good you're here. We're about to start. Sit down, please.
Hey, V.
I thank you all for coming today. I'm not going to tell you what kind of man my son was, or lament about how much I miss him. Instead, I'll tell you a story. When he was about 19 years old, Jackie was in the Valentinos. They were at war with Maelstrom back then. I get a call from the hospital.
Oy.
They tell me he got shot 3 times, just by the heart. He was conscious when I get there. So many tubes coming out of him. He looked
Müzik de çok fena.
like a pulpo, like an octopus or something. He tell me, he said, "No te preocupes, mama. Look, I'm bulletproof. Nothing bad will ever happen to me." And when I go, he take off his Valentino's ring. He swear he won't need it anymore. But he was not scared. He just didn't want me to worry. Descansa en paz, mijo.
Among the membership of the Night City Devils Boxing Club, we had this saying. Make your best friends among the fighters who knock you out cold. And it's true. Jackie's arm was a cannon. No one's ever hit me as hard. I can still almost feel it. 12 rounds, buddy.
Me mandó Camporta. Lamenta no estar aquí. Todavía le quedan 4 años que cumplir. Me pidió que leyera esto. Recuerdo cuando Jackie se nos unió. Era un niño fuerte. Cuando decía que iba a hacer algo, cumplía. Tenía honor. Podría haber llegado lejos. Mis condolencias a la familia.
Oğlum
que
üzüldüm
descanse
lan.
en paz.
Anyone else?
I often think back to the first time me and Jack met. Feels like it happened a century ago. At another time. In another place. Jackie saved my life. And then, years later in Night City, he saved it again. At a time when I thought I'd lost absolutely everything. I found my own freedom then. But it would not have happened without him. Jackie Wells. Best friend you could ask for. Loyal to a fault. Once he set his mind to something, he was ready to die to achieve it. He once told me, "Brother, the one thing we can't do is be afraid of others." For his loved ones, he'd sacrifice his life without hesitation. But most importantly, Jackie loved life and had no fear. Heart on his sleeve, he didn't overthink things. He just went for it. Thought he was bulletproof. And that he'd become legend at the afterlife. And ultimately, he did what he set out to do. Shit in the shoes of some powerful people. And if he's watching, I bet just about now, he's flipping them all the bird. He always wanted more than he got out of life. Rest easy, Chew.
I would like to say a toast. Por mi hijo. Thank you for your kind words. I'm glad you're here. It was a beautiful ofrenda we gave him. You know what? You're a good man. Jackie would want you to have these.
You sure? Jackie'd kill me if I got so much as a scratch on it.
So don't get any scratches on it.
Thank you. I'll take such good care of it.
Cuídate, Vi.
I'm gonna miss him. I already do.
Campos all torn up. Says he feels like
Me
he
too,
lost one of his
cabron.
own.
I wonder if he'll
Me
be as
too.
torn up after you die.
Here's to Jackie. Got off to greener pastures.
Started something, eh? Not today.
Jackie Wells.
Dostlarla muhabbeti güzel tutalım be. Enayi motoru beleş mi? Ya müptezel yiğit. Allah belanı vermesin. Burada ne yaşıyoruz sen enayi motoru beleş diyorsun
I
ya.
should mingle, Vic.
Sure. See you later, V.
Here to say goodbye to one of your own, Padre?
I'm here to say goodbye to a good man.
So, Padre, you think Jackie's looking down upon us? From up there?
I believe he has met God, stood before him.
That's it.
I don't know if God left the meeting happy, but I'm pretty certain Jackie did.
I'm gonna move on.
Go with God.
Hey, you! Have a drink with us, hmm? To Wells?
All right, why not?
To Wells!
Herkesle bir aramızda yaptık ha.
How'd you meet Jackie?
We started out together.
In the Valentinos?
No, in the fucking Bible book club. I got only good memories of him. Rest easy up there, brother.
Good for now, thanks.
See? You gotta know when to stop.
Nah, give me a break. All right, let's go.
Pour you another? For Jaquito?
Ver bir tane de sen ver var be, bir tane de sen ver be. Bizim dostumuz göçmüş gitmiş bu diyardan, bir tane de sen ver be. Ne içtik be?
Weird being here without Jackie.
Can't shake the feeling I'm gonna turn around and see him sitting at the bar. In his favorite spot, where he always used to sit.
Tamam, yeter bu kadar.
Ah.
Motorumuzu alalım lan, motorumuzu alalım, dur. Artık motorumuz var. Aha. Ananı sikerim oraya. Oğlum şuradan alalım direkt. Alamıyoruz. He, buraya gelir mi? Aha. Abu. İşte bu bebeğim. Bu benim işim. Bu kim lan? Aa, bu benim araba. Bu benim araba değil mi oğlum? Onu götürsünler, onu götürsünler. Ben motor. Dur, biz şu an ne yapıyoruz? He, ana işlerdeyiz. Helman diyor, şey diyor. Şu arabaya bakalım mı, sonraki iş mi o? Şu üstümdekileri de bir satayım. Bir yer bulalım şurada. Giderken yol üstü bir yer var mı? Şura var. Arabaya bakalım, okey. Şunları satayım o zaman. Bak motor ne güzel ya. Ananı sikeyim.
Watch yourself.
Oh be. Ananı sikeyim. Wow! Buradan mı ineceğiz lan? Ananı sikeyim, yukarıda ya. Motor çalmazlar oğlum, motor niye çalsınlar ya? Vay amına koyayım, arada he, bir tane daha mı yukarı lan? Bir tane daha yukarı. Asansörde kaldım zannettim. Oy, pistolcuya bak.
What kind of heat are you packing?
Thought you never asked.
Dur bakayım, şu elimizdeki boşları bir satalım seri. Ha, bu kullandıklarımızdan biri mi? Sat amana koyarım öyle silahını. 154 DPS mi? Maviler dursun, bunlar ender, bunları eve bırakırız. Bunlar ender. Onlar dursun. Baba burada ne var sizin elinizde ya birader? Ne bunlar? Yüksek tesirli taarruz tüfeği. Allah Allah. Kaça bu? 4445 diyor. Acaba ilk arabaya mı bulsak da, arabaya baksak da öyle mi şey yapsak? Arabaya bakalım, belki de o paramız falan yetmez sonra. Araba önemli yani. 3000'e de satalım hurdaları. Üçteydi değil mi? 3'e bırakmıştık motoru.